Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So today, instead of talking about TF2 stuff, I wanted to talk about something that I did yesterday in real life. But yesterday, if you don't follow me on any of my social medias, you won't know, but yesterday I got a tattoo. Now this is my first ever tattoo, and I didn't want to get something small that I could hide or anything like that, because I didn't really know what I would get that's like that. So instead, I got a massive wolf on my forearm. Maybe not the smartest thing as a first tattoo if you wanted to hide it, or you were going into a job career that didn't allow them, but I'm a media production student. I'm going to be a freelancer, so it doesn't really matter all that much. And then if YouTube takes off, then nobody sees it. And it's far enough up my arm, so if I'm wearing a long sleeve top or something like that, you won't see it anyway. So I have actually put some thought into it in case stuff doesn't pan out the way I want it to. Actually used my brain for once. That felt weird. So yeah, yesterday I sat for 6.5 hours and got this tattoo done. So it turns out sitting for 6.5 hours isn't actually awful. Like, I sit and do nothing all the time anyway, so I was used to it. But this time I was sitting there for 6.5 hours getting stabbed constantly. Somehow I managed to sit through it with only like a couple of breaks, which is fine. Like, I'm happy with that. And I think it's come out amazing. I love it. It did hurt quite a bit, especially when it got further up my arm towards like where my elbow bends. That bit hurt probably the most. And then when he was going over the tattoo again in some whites to add shading and stuff like that, that was also quite painful. But like throughout the whole thing, you can feel it. It is like a little bit painful, but it's not too bad. There are parts that are like worse than others, but generally it's not awful. Like, I was really, really worried as I had the stencil on my arm being like, oh, what if this is really bad and I just get a line tattooed on me and I can't stand anymore? Luckily, I sat through the whole 6.5 hours and I'm very happy I did. The tattoo artist was actually quite sound as well. We didn't talk all that much because obviously he was, stabbing my arm multiple times for a long time. And I was sitting there being stabbed for a long time. So, I couldn't think of that many things to say. Yeah, he seemed like a nice enough guy. The tattoo is nice and he did a really, really good job on it. In fact, I've gotten distracted at least 3 times recording this video just because I've looked at my arm and thought, wow, that looks cool. I don't really want to say how much I spent on the tattoo, not because I'm embarrassed about the amount I spent or anything like that, but it depends on where you go, how much it's going to cost you. Like, every single tattoo artist has their own hourly rate, and to get something like mine, it might take a certain amount of time for one person to do it, might take a longer amount of time for somebody else to do it, so the price of even my tattoo, if you got the exact same one, is completely different wherever you go. So if you want to get a massive wolf tattoo, you've just got to make sure that you've got enough to do it and probably ask questions before you actually sit down and get it done, because, you're going to have to pay for it at the end. So I now have to wear these like little sticker things that are like the cling film or whatever that people normally wrap around tattoos, but I don't have to put any cream on it or anything because of these stickers. So, that's a win for me because I'm an idiot and I would forget. So I have to wear like these see-through sticker things for like a week. So I'm not going to be able to properly see the tattoo. Well, I can see all the way through it and it looks great, but I'm not going to be able to take any good pictures of it because, the thing on it is really shiny and it's really annoying. But dude, I am really, really happy with how it looks and the way it's come out. Like, I was sitting there and I was watching him do it and I'm like, I don't understand how somebody makes that stencil that was on my arm look like how it does now. Like, this doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I think I've done enough talking about my tattoo. I don't think there's anything else that I really needed to share. If you guys have any other questions, I'll try and answer them in the comments. I might not know all the answers, but I'll try my best. So anyway, that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it, even though it was something a little bit different. If you did enjoy it, please leave the video a like and also subscribe to the channel if you are new. It would help me out a lot. I feel like Deji being stuck on 9.7 million subscribers, except I've got 55.2 thousand, so I'd like to get above that if I can. But once again, thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.